Introducing the new ScreenSkills Podcast in partnership with the Adobe Foundation. I'm Matthew Walsh.
And I'm Carly Bowman. We'll be exploring the stories at the heart of the screen industries, hearing from those at its centre, and getting the close-up on the matters that matter to them.
As the body for the UK screen industries, we at ScreenSkills will uncover how tailored training can improve the makeup of our workplaces.
The great thing about the TV Access project is that we have been coming up with really tangible and practical solutions that work in the long run.
We get dedicated days of training to deal with stepping up and managing a team and managing up as well as managing down.
And the lives of those within it.
I was always very creative. I always liked art, film, colour, hair, people, but I didn't really have a career plan. I wanted to be either a teacher or a journalist.
Well, I think that's why most of us are drawn into the media in some way. You're not saving the world, but you are making a difference. You are telling stories, reaching out to people and communicating with them.
We'll be speaking to those within the industry already making the changes that they want to see.
We should be making our sets, our offices and all of our processes as inclusive as possible.
And having the conversations that are shaping the workplace across the UK.
If we're reaching out to people from lower socioeconomic groups who we want to bring into the industry because they've got powerful stories to tell and authentic ways of connecting with audiences, just understanding where and how the barriers exist, listening to them and putting in legacy initiatives.
There'll be chances for you to get involved too as we open the podcast to your questions.
That's right. So if you're curious about a career in screen or want to ask some of the industry's leaders for their thoughts on a specific issue, now's your time to get in touch.
So join us from October on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to follow our social channels or drop us an email at podcast@screenskills.com to get your questions to those working across the UK screen industries.
The ScreenSkills Podcast in partnership with the Adobe Foundation, coming soon.